Hello, do you hear me?
Yep.
Hello. Yes.
Hello, everybody. Sorry for the small mistake.
Welcome everyone. So I guess we can start with the questions.
Yeah, we can. Nice. No question.
Okay, we'll get there is asking how will PirlTube differ from BitTube? How is the development going on PirlTube? Okay, first I'm gonna start with something real quick. We already discussed this, but for BitTube, this is their only product, and for PirlTube is just a small piece of the puzzle that will allow you guys to share videos between the community and have this service overall. But PirlTube is just something that's there to serve you, and as I said, just a small part of the puzzle. It's not our product. It's not our only product.
Yeah, the goal is to have an overall environment, so global things you have all on one place, and that's the goal. I think we can go over the next question.
It's
Yeah,
from
we will be on September release. Hello.
Yes, better release is still for September. Everything is going great so far, and Julian is doing some nice progress. Is and Max are also good with the progress. So right now everything seems fine for September release.
Okay, Ravi, how are we going to make companies start using Pirl blockchain as a tool and a services? That's the goal, indeed, of PirlTube and the backend of PirlTube and the storage masternode, because you will be able to make your backup decentralized. So, we start to make company using it. I will say it's pure marketing then. It's like, how do you start a company using Google or Amazon or so on? That's the same goal.
Yes, I think his question is more about the blockchain. How we're gonna make companies use the blockchain, Rabbit, and I will add to that together with the technology that we are building with the decentralized storage and all-in-one solution, over time with the continuous marketing and the technology being put in motion with the content master nodes and storage master nodes. Basically, if you're running a business, there is no reason to go to a heavy loaded blockchain like Ethereum, while you have the possibility to use infrastructure that is way more advanced, that will allow you to have the decentralized data and everything in one place. And of course, the scaling that we get with the master nodes.
I think we are the only platform building a master node for a real thing like that. So we have a real decentralized project. We don't build a master node only for big revenue, and that's all. Like I say, the pump and dump coin.
Well, the two master nodes that are coming are more easily to be called service master nodes. This is basically master nodes that are doing a service, and it's not just about relaying transactions and validating blockchain.
I think okay, and deal being made with companies so far. Not yet, because we can make a deal without having a live product and bulletproof. But some company are interested, of course.
Yeah, we must say that we did had some inquiries, but so far the one we saw that wanted to be hosted on Peru was just looking not so good, and we couldn't check the full integrity of the information they provide. So we really don't want to help anyone host a scam ISO on Pirl, because this is worse than having known.
We are planning to reach. So that we are planning to reach company will come later. Also, it's nearly the same question. And is it ready when the new kind? What do you mean by the development platform ready when the new kind of master node is released? Rabi?
He's asking about the infrastructure for developers and companies using the Pirl blockchain. But yeah, this.
It will be ready. It will be ready, and also as we can see, we made the docs for the community. So we will try to documentate all the thing, made like an SDK, so your developers can use it easily.
Okay. So next question is from Don. He's asking, is a cloud store plant like OneDrive for private use?
That's question meet the question for pre-made, I think, because you're asking the difference with on content and storage. Content is like more the CDN. It's like the public use. And storage is like the OneDrive use. So it will be encrypted, and you will be able to store your data on it without issue and decentralized. Also is made from scratch by Pirl. So it's 100% Pirl.
Yeah, so basically content master nodes are something that we'll be using for YouTube, we'll be using for the marketplace, for public decentralized stored data, and the storage will be the OneDrive solution that Don is asking for.
You're welcome. Seems we get not too much question today.
Yeah, it compensates for the last meeting, I guess. But I think we should organize something that we check who's the guys that are always here and buy the mics. Okay, content and storage master nodes need more space on the VPS. SSD or not SSD, I think that this doesn't really imply here, Telcom, but usually the more space that you provide, the higher rewards you would receive from utilizing this space. This is the idea. The more you help scaling the network, the bigger reward you receive for the used space.
Yeah. Anytime of when, yeah, the content master node will be content and storage is two different nodes. So content will be released this month normally, as I say. Okay, guys, just if we can stick on the question that was not answered each week. So how many master node Ethereum Pirl have? We don't have any master node. What did Biga do with their Pirl? That I will normally they will make master node, but that I will reply simply. What did Apple with your money when you buy an iPhone? That's the same question.
Okay, next question is Rich List coming back?
I don't know. It's not a priority for me.
Rich List is something nice, but as our implementation of the Explorer is custom, there is really no reason to spend our time on that. But there is always outside development guys, and everyone is welcome to develop it. Are devs going to Rust to run tests on masternode hardware. Some of us are paying for expensive and good VPS, others not. I guess you mean something like these zero protocol coins that run tests on the hardware. And I think that this is not planned yet, but usually you either cover the hardware requirements and your masternode is running well, or you don't, and your masternode is shutting down every now and then.
Yeah, and that will be don't really matter for the content master node, but for the storage master node, we will made like a ranking. So all parameter will be come together, and it will be an automated ranking. So it's not the Pirl team that will made it. It will be an algo. Based on that, you will be clear in a ranking.
That's nice. Okay, next question is, how is the IPFS setup? Is it like a mirror or RAID, or this will have massive impact how much storage space we have? So for data integrity, we will actually have the data at least twice available in case we lose the first source. Julian can tell you more about that if you will be sharing any details on that.
Yeah, it's really basic. I will share it. It's like it's a cluster. So we will define a replication of the data. When a node goes down, the cluster will replicate to another node the data to meet the requirement. So if you will it get there? Can you shut down your microphone, please? I think. So when a node goes down, other node will take care of it.
ماما ولا ده ولا ده، انا لسه ما روحتش ليه؟ بعمل مشاوير ليا وبعد كده هعمل الموضوع ده في اخر اليوم.
We'll get there. Can you mute your mic, man?
معرفش.
I think you are talking on the phone or something. Okay, next question is, what will cost 1 gigabyte of storage master node per month in Pirl? We don't know this yet. It's something that that will be worked on later.
Yeah, piece by piece. Some people are trying to run. Some people trying to run Masternode at home. Yeah, some people find some trick and so on. You will always got that, and will be a game of cat and mouse. When we release a new Masternode, we will block some trick they use and so on. So main goal is to use real server.
But usually, if you run a server at home, I don't see how this is a problem as long as it answers the requirements.
Yeah, but it's mainly the bandwidth problem.
With the uptime and the bandwidth requirement and everything else. Dedicated IP and so on. No MK. Glenn actually answered that, and he answered that storage and content is not the same thing, and content master nodes will come up this month. About storage, it will take a little more because this is a custom Pirl solution that is built from zero. It's not utilizing any existing technology. Okay, I think this one is for you.
Yeah, mainly the problem with that, if we remove the NAT solution, all people will go just to provider iOS and Google Cloud. So distribution, decentralization is not the best then. As like, no, if Amazon got a problem, all Netflix is down, all the internet is down, so yeah, we don't really want that.
Quatron, these questions was just answered.
Question unknown. As a master node, of premium masternode, you will have to run the two other binaries to give more.
You don't have to buy them, but as a premium masternode transfer, as a premium masternode owner, you have to run all the three binaries because you will be receiving additional rewards for the bandwidth and storage used. And no, Rabi, it was transferred. But I think that bigger running master nodes is something good, guys. What they do what they want with their Pirl, and choosing not to dump it directly in the market, but actually believe in the coin and what they're doing is better.
Yeah, and one thought also, the more masternode you have to run, even if it's the dev team, everyone you paid that run a masternode, it's good. Okay, you will say, yeah, but my revenue decrease. Your revenue decrease, but we put some system in place to give money to masternode owner, like you said, and more masternode give say more Pirl adoption, and it's better for us, and also more storage space.
We need to scale the network. This is something really important because if you want to reach higher use, we will be offering too much services that need to scale together with the network.
Optimistic Corn, when the for Pirl Marketplace, when the content masternode are released, we can go over it. And no, we don't going to have a cap about the masternode. As I said, masternode is to scale the network, is not just an investment product.
Of course, the network scales, but that's the reason we want to have additional rewards for the use. So while the network is scaling and the use is rising, you will be getting more Pirl for the service you provide.
Yeah, also the Pirl price will increase normally. So it's a balance.
Yeah, if we are reaching higher adoption, this will also be an additional benefit. I think it's too early to talk about the schedule of Pirl Marketplace, but I think it's the next in line. Primat, I don't see any reasoning behind that. I mean, when they're ready, you just have to install them and start using them. Yeah, we're almost ready to. Yeah, Quatron. DP Telecom can answer that. I think he's busy with t-shirts and merchandise.
Yes, DP Telecom will do that. I think the private data is resident.
Yes, Donna, I agree on that, and it's very nice thing to have, and this is something that you basically have twice encrypted, because once you encrypt it by the blockchain and once you encrypt it with the private encryption it has. Will there be focus around private adoption for the storage, respectively what is target audience for the storage at the beginning? At the beginning, of course, it will be the community that will be using that for whatever reason and purpose they want, and marketing should take care of the rest.
Yeah. Yes, I will just go to the T-shirt. We are working with DP Telecom. We will announce soon the solution we go for. So yeah, just be a bit patient and you will have it.
Okay,
Yeah,
next
there will be there is sorry, I missed a question.
Yes, the next one is there a target number of master nodes Peru needs to get in order to achieve anything, or it's simply the more it's better?
The more is better.
The more is better, of course,
To be
because
simple.
it's scaling the storage and the network.
Yeah, there will be a beta, of course, because we can release a product for production on that large scale without a beta. For the first storage master node, depend. We don't have put that for the moment as requirement. But I plan to secure the thing to put a kind of if you guys can put a domain on the master node, so we can put an SSL on front of it. That I will check if we can do that as a requirement. Will be better because SSL is free and domain is nearly free. Done for the storage. You speak about the storage master node or the content master node?
I don't think that we can monitor your personal data, but I don't know
No.
what Julian has to say to that.
Yeah, because I don't know what he means. He mean for the new master node, the data master node?
Something like this should be completely private. That's why it's double encrypted, and I think that us having any control over that would be something that is removing purpose of this product.
Yeah, because if you encrypt data and you publish on Google Drive, Google can't decrypt your data and check what is in. But I think we could play something. We could play something. We need to think about something for that. Yeah. I don't know how, or like a smart contract for the community, a bit like for the content, and the community vote okay or put delete this content, and the node will take care about this contract and delete the content. We can maybe do something.
Or just use Vision API or something like this. So
Yeah.
we don't have control over it, but anything with bad contents and
But we can maybe do something like that.
Cloud Vision API on a pod panel or something like this.
Yes, but Cloud Vision will not work with encrypted data because it's encrypted.
Yeah, depends on how the process is built, because while we upload it, maybe we encrypt after upload process. But we will have to ask 1337 about that, because he's the guy that's working with the storage master nodes. I think that this would be something bad. Don't you think that it's not the right way to go? Private data shouldn't be. We shouldn't have any access to control it or to see it or whatever.
Yeah, because if we have a backdoor, we can be obliged one day to give the key of this backdoor. and that's not something we want.
Of course, we can imply terms of use and say that nothing illegal should be posted, but then we have the good mindset of anyone that's using that. It's not up to us, but everyone will have to imply with the terms of use that the master node holders are not responsible for the stored data, and that the platform is not responsible for the stored data, and that no one is allowed to store illegal content. So on legal side of view, master node holders will not be responsible, neither will be the platform.
Quatron, not yet. The update is in process, so normally by the end of the years you will have something. The data will be encrypted before upload, because if you encrypt data after the upload, you have a risk and you have a failure.
Yes, Rabe, but with double encryption. Once you have the blockchain encryption, and once you have the storage master nodes encryption.
And you will be able to share the data also. So like you share your pictures, or you want to share a folder and so on, you will be able to share it. The process is a bit complicated to explain now, but that's the goal.
It's something that we are working out on the basics now, and once we have detailed description of the minimum viable product, I think that we can already share this with you guys, but we are not ready with that yet.
Yeah, we will not discuss too much about the storage master node, please, for the moment. You give me any other project? I think we work on a shit ton of project already. Content master node, SpielTube, and so on is like not so light, you know. It's heavy, really heavy.
They will be having the marketplace and the mobile versions and so on, and it's already a lot. Poseidon new version and everything
Yeah,
else.
I forgot that. Yeah. just want to tell that we put in place the documentation for Pirl. If you have question for that, talk to Primate Crypto. I will explain. We put the Git available, so you can register on our own Git and contribute to the documentation. I discussed it with MK, asking why we moved to our Git. Basically, because micro dollar is not so good for me, and it's better to manage for us. So we have all on one place. You're welcome, Dan. Thank you for the question. Yeah,
Also,
I like it.
I want to remind you guys that we will be using some funds for community driven systems like campaigns like the documentation and so. So if anyone has any idea and have the desires to run it, you can guys form this into a document like proposal with all the details you can. So give a budget, give a schedule, give the more information you can about the campaign, and if it's good, we'll be voting on it. Maybe we can vote on these meetings or do internal team voting on them and put them in motion. Like outreach campaigns, Twitter campaigns,
Article campaigns. I think we would be good to build the documentation so we can pay it or give a bounty to people writing an article.
Yes, absolutely. Also, maybe a video and so on. Whatever you guys can think of.
Just submit.
YouTube have all the qualities. It's basically you choose the quality during upload. Let's not give too many details, but you'll be able to choose a quality while we watch, and you can choose the quality while we upload. For instance, if you choose Full HD, you upload in Full HD, but users will also be able to watch in 360, 144, 240, 7020, and so on.
Do you have PillTube on your face? Let me check. Yeah. It's clear now.
Yep.
Okay, guys. I think.
Can you imagine how fast he was to Photoshop that?
I'm quite fast.
If you guys tip him 20 Pro, he will show more.
Thanks for the tip. Okay, guys. Do you have another other question? Because I know.
His optimistic corn is asking if he uploads full HD video YouTube here after upload. It's not the same quality because YouTube waters down the quality after upload. Well, this is a question for Riz, I guess, and we are
No,
using
we
we are using a library for that, but we don't see quality being ruined by uploads with the tests we done.
yeah, the quality isn't lowered at all.
You're giving me why not? We would want the more outreach we can get with good YouTubers that many people follow, but we have the marketing company for that. But if there is, if you guys can get some quotation or whatever for this service, we will be happy to look it up. Or if you have contacts, we can do the contact directly with him. Same as YouTube, DP Telecom. It's we are having the terms and use of service that everyone is accepting before he can start using the service. Therefore, it's people's responsibility what they're uploading, and if we get complaints about copyright, we have the possibility to blacklist videos or delete them. But yeah, if it doesn't have violent content or adult content or anything that's illegal, we will post the video because we cannot know who is uploading and who is holding the rights. But if we get a complaint about copyright, we will have to remove it. I think this is a pretty well worked out system that YouTube is using and many others are using. So no reason not to stick with that. I think that we won't be so Nazi on the content. We will be monitoring about illegal stuff and not so much about offensive content, because basically you can find anything offensive if you look up every word and every picture of it.
Offensive propaganda of terrorism and shit like that. Yeah.
No, offense can be like show of South Park where they talk about racists or whatever, politics, religion or whatever. Everything can be offensive to some group of people. Like Primat is offended by flowers, so we cannot allow anyone to post flowers.
Greed is good. Yeah, I was sure there is a question like that will coming. The point of decentralization is made because there is a contract for that, and this contract is in the blockchain, and the people will be able to access this contract with an admin right. So you can ban the content, and when the content is banned, the node will delete it because they will talk to the contract.
The monitoring system is not something that breaks decentralization. Decentralization is something that could be broken with a single point of failure or something that the government or authorities can shut down. And this is something that they cannot shut down because it's built in decentralized manner. But this doesn't mean that we should avoid contents like child porn or anything bad as that. And this is not the lack of decentralization. Usually this is a huge question in crypto, but I think that we should be looking into something that's in the middle, something that's balanced. Everything should have balance. Okay, any more questions, guys? Because I'm going to a party.
And you will not be able to see folk this night because he will be drunk. I know he like Uzo.
Yes, our developer is who is actually my sister is having birthday today, so I'm gonna go get drunk with her.
Okay, guys, thank you very much to be there. Thank you for your question and thank you for your support. Have fun too.
Thank
Bye.
you, guys. And I think that next week Julian may have a little surprise for us during the meeting, I guess.
Yeah, I go to fish. I go fishing. I will tell you.
Yeah, something like that. There will be a surprise next time, guys. So make sure you come again and you make it. Thanks everyone for participating. See you guys next week.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.